let's just zoom out a bit and we'll add a secret room down in here. I'm going to do that by, again, going to the floor functions, and I'm going to make it, I love the herringbone floor, so I'm going to choose this one. And we'll make it a very narrow hall. Because we've got our grid snap still turned on, we can make this exactly what we want. It's not a very big room because it is meant to be secret after all. There we go. There's our room. Let's go up here and grab ourselves a nice cobblestone wall to put around it. Now, in this particular instance, normally I'd put the wall snap here, but I'm going to purposely make a mistake. I'm going to accidentally drop the corner of the wall there. And I'm going to show you why in a second. I'll finish putting the wall back where it needs to go. There we go. Let's zoom on to this little mistake. Oh, going to save. As you can see, the corner of the wall should have been here, but unfortunately we messed up and we put it here. Don't worry, you don't need to redraw the wall or do anything silly like that. You've got a wonderful command over here which is called node edit. Every time you click when you're drawing a wall or a floor, you create a node. A node is a point where it can turn. By clicking on node edit and then clicking like this, we can actually drag that wall dimension around. And I'm going to put it back down here where it belongs, on the corner of the floor, and then right click. Voila, the wall now runs correctly, but we've got this white line across here. That white line is there simply because Campaign Cartographer has not yet redrawn the whole image. Just click on this button up here to redraw, and it disappears. Let's zoom out to the whole room. Okay, so now we've got our rooms looking pretty good. But our map really doesn't look quite as good as some of the other Campaign Cartographer maps you've probably seen around the internet. This is because we have not yet utilized the Sheets function of Campaign Cartographer. Sheets are a little bit difficult to understand, but really what they are is a way of saying what type of elements on your map should be rendered in what ways. With sheets you can add shadows, borders, backgrounds, textures, all sorts of incredible effects to your drawing, and it's all done in an automated way. One of the best things about sheets is that you can save collections of sheets and then reuse them in many different maps. This really takes the irk out of the work. This is a lot easier to do than explain. What I'm going to do is I'm going to click on this button here, which is our Sheets and Effects button. There we go. You can see that there are many different sheets in this drawing. We've got walls, and we've got our floors, but currently we've not got any sheets activated. To activate them, we click here, and since we're using a fairly small map, I'm going to click on the 500 by 400 interior. Save the settings. Yep. When I click on OK, the map will now be drawn, and as you can see, we've got shading now, and if we really zoom in tight on those walls, you'll actually see that there's beveling on the walls. It's definitely an improvement, but you know what? I actually think that that particular style is not quite as strong and as bold as I want for my battle maps. So again, I'm going to click on the style sheets, and I'm going to select a style sheet that I have created called the 50 pixels to 5-foot resolution. That's the style sheet that I use when I'm creating battle maps. Click on this. You can now see that our floors have an inner glow, and our walls not only have a bevel, but they also have a shadow and a very strong edge glow. Let me just show you what that glow looks like. I'm going to click on the Edit button. It's a black glow, and it's a blur radius of 2 foot, so it really creates a very strong dark line around our walls. If I click on OK, you'll see what I mean. It's quite a significant change, much more graphically pleasing, in my opinion. Of course, you are completely welcome to change this in any way that you see fit. My only advice to you, experiment with the style sheets until you get a style that you really like.